What's up, Dice Crew? Now we got ODM Slim chiming in on Hoodie Hood calling out Bricc baby for belittling San Diego. Now I'm gonna keep it a Benji for y'all doing the reaction. Y'all keep it a Benji for me in the comments. Let's rock.
So y'all see the title. Now you probably asking what you talking about, where this come from.
Where's come
this
from?
all stems from the Los Scandalous? The nigga who be going around acting like he trying to catch fades.
Fact.
That Buster. He have been getting a little notoriety lately. You know what I'm saying?
That Buster.
Going through these areas, these gang-infested areas in different cities in California, and pretty much acting like he's calling people out for the fade and don't nobody want to fight with him. Now, I personally think it's voiceovers. If you don't know who it is, he did that video when Drake was coming out, wherever he was coming out, a restaurant or something, in the middle of the Kendrick, back and forth. And
Call him A minor.
He basically was like, he walked up on him and he was like, "Hey Drake, you a lame. You on the phone with an A minor and all that." And then like I seen certain people.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not even familiar with that individual. I don't know who that is. I ain't stumbled across no videos or none of that stuff.
Certain platforms grab that and put LA goon, presses Drake. That nigga ain't no goon. He probably not even from LA. I know he act like he is. And like I said, I think it's voiceovers. I don't think he actually talking to people like this. He would have been, come on. But recently, maybe about a month ago, he got caught out here in Oceanside. Oceanside is a city within San Diego County, for those who don't know. And the homie YT West, shout out YT West. I think the homie from West Side Crib. And
West Side Crib.
He caught him. You know, they did their homework. I think he had known that he was going to a specific barbershop, and it's a 7-Eleven over there, whatever case is. But the homie basically did his homework and walked up on him at 7-Eleven. And you know it's old boy. You know what I'm saying? He basically like, huh? He answered to it when he say, "Hey, Los Scandalous, you catching fades today?" or whatever the case is. He like, huh? He look, he like, what? Like, then he take a sip of his drink. Don't even refill it. You know, sometimes, you know, when people fill up their drink right there at 7-Eleven or wherever, they take a couple gulps and fill it back up. He just look and walk away. Like,
I thought I was the only one did that. I thought I was the only one did that. I said, what? I'm filling the whole soda up. I'm drinking all the way through the store. Gulp soda, and then I'm going to go back to the machine before I leave the store. And, filling back up. I thought I was the only one did that. Dang. That's a thing?
Like, you know it was him, though. You know what I'm saying? And, he tried to say it wasn't him, but the homie had his car outside the 7-Eleven with the same license plate that old boy, because old boy didn't show him his car before. He never showed himself, but he'd show his car. It was the same car with the same license plate. It's old boy got him. I don't even know if he's still doing the little fake acting like he catching fades. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't heard nothing. Maybe I don't follow old boy, but that was him. He basically got found out.
Hey, but that's how it all started. That's how it always happened, though, bro. I'm gonna tell you. Just like when GBO Gaston, after he stopped doing all that trolling stuff, at the time, that's when they started catching him, because he was doing regular stuff in regular life. So he wasn't on this extra trolling type stuff. So he wasn't on his tip, and then they catch him. What you say about that, bro? I'm sorry about something. That's same with him. He just stopped doing a little show, this, then he got out of character. He got out of tune.
And you know what? ODM Slim is definitely giving out some advice, right? If you're going to take it as that. And I'm not speaking about this situation in general, but I'm just speaking in general, right? The moment that you start trying to be a normal person, after you became, like, you know, whether you was a disrespectful person, just honorary warrior, soldier, whatever, when you start trying to be a normal person, that's when things will catch up with you. Because, you know, when you doing all the things you do, you probably going to stay on your square. You're going to stay on your toes and stay focused. But once you start trying to, like, put things behind you and act like you just going to be a normal person, that's when things going to catch up with you.
And the street's still in tune.
You know what I mean? It got marked out. You know, he wasn't trying to squabble or nothing like that. So, but that brings me to my next point. So there's a clip, I believe it's on YT West page, and they say Bricc Baby, shout out San Diego or Oceanside or whatever the case is. But I feel like it was a backhanded shout out. You know what I mean? Because when Adam is talking about it, and then he like, yeah, man, like you got caught slipping Oceanside and you turned down the fade, like, oh yeah, shout out to Oceanside, shout out to San Diego, but you be in the roughest streets of Watson, Compton, and you turn down the fade in San Diego. Like, to me,
yeah, right.
That sound like shade, homie.
Facts.
Like, what?
No. That's what it is. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. That's shade. See, this is what Bricc Baby do, bro. I'm telling you what Bricc Baby do. I ain't gonna say I fuck with Bricc Baby, but this is what Bricc Baby do. Bricc Baby like causing controversial, right? So he sneak disses on purpose. He does it on purpose. He know that it's gonna cause people to react. So he do it on purpose. In my mind, this is what he do. I ain't under 7%. You know, I can't say, oh, for sure, 100%. No, but this what...
Now, you know, ODM Slim can be absolutely right about Bricc Baby approach with these situations, right? He could honestly be doing things on purpose just so he could go viral or whatever the case may be. But I felt like at times, too, Bricc Baby is just being honest on how he feel on certain situations. Like, I think, you know, Bricc Baby, he be in a place to where he can't really just hold his composure or do any like faking or anything like that. So I think he just definitely he say what come right to his mind. And I would like to say that, you know, I believe he be intoxicated. So a lot of that got to do with him not really having so much awareness or self-control. But who knows what's the truth? Only Bricc Baby know why he do what he do.
Listen though, because he does it all the time, back to back to back. Keep his name thriving. He remind me of Wack. Different ways though. He do different ways. He put his nose in people's business where they don't have to be. And Wack do the same thing. Straight up. Bricc Baby, for sure. 100%. He said that and to take a shot at San Diego, for sure. Guaranteed.
What that mean? Don't try to say, shout out Oceanside, shout out San Diego,
right,
after you said the little slick shit that you said. Like, basically, like, you turned down the fade out there, like, nigga, like, that's easy money. That's how I took it. That's how I took it. Like, you think, like,
Facts.
Like, there's no reason why a nigga should ever turn down the fade out here, because you be in South Central and Watson, Compton, once again. He's not getting out the car. I think he's doing voiceover, so it don't matter what streets he in. But you'll get your ass whipped out here too. Bricc Baby, let me tell you something. And I'm not trying to do no internet shit with you, but
you is.
On 40 Crip, I don't think you could whoop no.
Shout out to ODM Slim for keeping it a Benji. You know, you definitely are doing the internet thing with Bricc Baby. But let's continue.
Crip, no blood, no essay from Dago. You can't whoop nobody over here. Like, bro, don't do that.
You can't say that though, Hoodie. You can't say that. You can't say that, bro. There's niggas out there that's getting their foot whipped. It's just like people whipping feet out there, people getting their feet whipped out there. Just like same one out here. People whipping feet out here, people getting their feet whipped out here. Simple and plain. We ain't gonna say every nigga Dago just gonna beat up Bricc Baby. Come on, bro. We not gonna.
You know, shout out to ODM Slim for keeping it a Benji about that, because that's, you know, what Hoodie Hood just said is pretty much being like going down the same path of what Bricc Baby just said. You know, you talking about something that's far from a fact, because you don't know that to be true, and you know that you probably don't even really know Bricc Baby personally, and that's just impossible. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that it's a whole city that can just beat up any one individual like that come from the street culture. You know, it's suckers from anywhere, soft people from anywhere, tough people from anywhere, people who can't fight, people who can fight. But just to try to paint that image, now you doing the same type of thing that you calling Bricc Baby out on, you know? Mind you, like I always say, it's some tough people from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's some tough people from anywhere. It don't matter how it look. It don't matter, you know, what people look like. It don't matter nothing. It's somebody who stand on business from everywhere. especially if they got a gang element there.
Say that. That is like a slap in the face to Shitty. To the shitty one. He the shitster. That's Bricc name for you, the shitster. You can't talk to the shih tzu. He's the shih tzu. I'm gonna start with Bricc. The shitty one. Stop it. You can't talk to the shitty like that. You get shitted on. Shitty.
Do not do that.
Shitty,
Don't
shitty.
try to make it seem like you said what you said, homie. And then it clicked. Hold on, I don't want them to take this as a diss, so let me give them a shout out. Fuck that shout out, nigga. What you mean? You turned down the fade and Oceanside don't got no squabblers.
And you know, I'ma also say this. The fact that Bricc Baby was speaking on San Diego and that's where Hoodie Hood is from, then Hoodie Hood got every right to take that however he took that. You know what I'm saying? That's just the facts. Let's just keep it a Benji.
It's niggas from Oceanside that'll beat your motherfucking ass.
You direct,
Like, bro, don't let these pills or whatever you be on or
Why y'all go back to the drugs? Y'all gotta stop doing that to this man. We gotta.
I mean, I think, you know, myself included, like, we always bring up the drugs and all that with Bricc Baby because that's what Bricc Baby be talking about, and he be open and honest about the drugs and stuff like that he consumes. So that's why I think we all aware of it, because Bricc Baby puts it on the table, you know what I mean? And sometimes if you really watch him, you can see him go off into certain type of behaviors that would definitely have to only you know, drug consumption can be be responsible for that.
Stop that. We gotta stop putting his business out there like that.
Adam or whoever don't, because we'll see about it on 40 Crip. Like, I'm not, like, niggas know I don't do the internet rah-rah, but that type of shit right there, that little slick, little sneak dissing shit right there, like you wouldn't even catch a fade in San Diego. Like, what? And you on a big platform. This is the problem I have with AD and them, saying that weird shit on the big platform, homie. Whether you playing or not, whether you meant it like that or not, it's already people who, you know, be having their little jokes and feeling some type of way. So for you to get up there and say that, whether you try to double back and give us a shout out or not, nigga not having that.
But see, this is my thing, right? Now, I feel like any real, you know, anybody that come from the streets, you know, you understand that it is serious individuals from anywhere and everywhere, right? And we're going to keep that a Benji. You know what I'm saying? It is active members. It's tough people. It's people that put it on the line for San Diego and get it in and all that, right? They, you know, from the prisons, all that, right? We're not going to say they just chumps, right? But what we got to also keep it a Benji about is that San Diego is not equal to a place like Compton, Watts, South Central. It's just not. And that's not to slight nobody, but we got to keep it a Benji. We got to. We talking about the motherland. I'm not saying, you know, they got original sets in San Diego. I know they got OGs and all that. They been doing it. But at the same time, just because you tough and you got a gang element and you might not be a sucker, that don't mean that this environment is equivalent to this environment. Like, we just got to keep it a Benji if we going to keep it a Benji. It's not going to be nobody in California that put San Diego on the same lineup as places as Compton, Watts, and LA. So we got to keep that a Benji too. And I'm not saying that everybody from Los Angeles County can whoop out a person from San Diego. I'm not saying that a person from San Diego is going to tuck their tail against a person from Los Angeles. But just due to all the things that's on the resume, everything that's in history, we just got to keep it a Benji. You know what I'm saying? This is the motherland. No matter how you flip it, you know what I'm saying? Gangland, you know what I'm saying? And if I'm not mistaken, you know, it's the gangs in San Diego. Most of those gangs are kind of like spin-offs of Los Angeles gangs. Now, you know, maybe I might be wrong or right about that, I'm not sure. But most of the gangs that I do hear about that be meeting my eye, they definitely come off like they are a spin-off gang from the Los Angeles gangs. You know what I'm saying? This is also why I feel like you see Hoodie Hood doing the best thing he can when it comes to trying to insert itself in the LA gang culture and tuning in with the 40s in LA. You know, he from 40s in San Diego, but he try his best to make sure he's locked in and tied in with the 40s in LA. You don't really just see a lot of people from LA 40s going out their way to try to prove that they good in the San Diego 40s. You know what I'm saying? Because you being good in the LA gang culture speaks in more volumes as opposed of a person being good in the San Diego 40s. And that's just the truth. Again, it's not saying that everybody from San Diego is going to just tuck their tail or they going to act like a person from Los Angeles County is their big homie or anything like that. But when we just talk about these environments, we just got to keep it real. Like, I done watched videos with Hoodie Hood, and he done said things about how the racial element don't be taking place as much. That takes a lot out of it then. You know what I'm saying? Because in Los Angeles, everything is a problem. You know what I'm saying? You beefing with the dude across the street, around the corner. It's internal beef. It's racial issues. It's everything under the sun. Crip on crip, blood on blood, all of that. So, you know, I'm just keeping it a Benji. If we gonna try to educate the viewers and the audience, we gotta keep it real. You know what I'm saying? So, like, before I tune back in, I'm not saying that everybody from San Diego was gonna tuck tail with a person from Los Angeles. I'm not saying that everybody from Los Angeles is bigger or badder or more tougher or more dangerous than a person from San Diego. But just overall, the city San Diego is not going to be on the same lineup as places like Compton, Watts, and LA. It's just not going to be that.
Like, bro, when you speak on anything over here, nigga, put some respect on it, homie. 40 Crip, niggas ain't playing with you, bro. You already do a bunch of buster weirdo shit anyway.
And I'm going to give you another example, right? You see how Hoodie Hood keeps saying on 40 Crip. Now, he got the right because he is from 40 Crip. But at the same time, that's what carries more weight. You know what I'm saying? When he's saying 40 Crip, that's going to make it seem very much more aggressive, and it's going to be taken more serious as opposed to him just saying on San Diego Crip, or I put that on San Diego. It's like the conversation is all about the San Diego, you know what I'm saying, in the cities. It's not about gangs. But he's going to keep saying on 40 Crip because that's how you got to take that serious. You know what I'm saying? Just overall on everything that's 40 have accomplished in the streets and in the gang world. You know what I mean? So if the conversation is about cities, why Hoodie Hood's not just keep saying on San Diego, he's saying on 40s. Because you got to take the 40 serious regardless around, like, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it go. You can't be, you know, it ain't no belittling that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that everybody from 40s is a tough guy or a sucker or either way it go. But in certain areas, you know, the gang you from speaks more in volume than the city. That's just like, you know, people get active in Orange County. People get active in IE, Riverside, San Bernardino, and all that. But it just ain't going to really be lined up with Los Angeles. Just like, say, you got a person from like 1200 block East Coast. Riverside. Riverside is dangerous. But when a person tell you they from East Coast, you going to definitely take them a lot more serious than a person just saying, yeah, I'm from Riverside. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you can belittle Riverside or nothing like that. I'm just saying they got people that's getting active everywhere. But some places, when they from certain cities, you know, like when a person say, you know, you from Compton, you know, when you just say you from Compton, that speaks in volumes itself. Then when you say you from a gang in Compton, then that carry weight too. Just like if you say you from Watts, you know, if you saying you from South Central, that carry weight regardless. And then you add on wherever you from too, then that's going to also carry weight. And you know, it's not to belittle nobody, but we just got to keep it a Benji and break down these facts in this gang culture. You feel me? Like a person, I mean, that's just how it go.
Nigga, don't, like I said, you would have a problem out here. So Los Angeles really don't want no, he's not even a gang member. He's riding around acting.
And then see, now you got Hoodie Hood pretty much belittling Los Angeles, right? Because Bricc Baby come from Los Angeles. He come from South Central, you know what I mean? He come from having to survive all these scenarios around all these type of people, all these enemies, direct enemies, all kind of stuff, right? And you talking about a person like Bricc Baby would have a problem in San Diego. Like, are you implying that San Diego is more dangerous for Bricc Baby than what LA is for Bricc Baby? I could be wrong, but that's how I'm taking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's just a fact in the matter. You know what I mean? Like, do I feel like it's somebody that's from San Diego that will get with Bricc Baby? Yeah. But I don't think it's overall just a case of like, yeah, Bricc Baby being San Diego, he gonna have a hard time. Like, I don't think so. Because that mean what you saying about LA and South Central? When he's moving around and doing what he doing, popping out, moving how he moving, whatever, what are you saying? Because it ain't like he just really having problems in Los Angeles. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. You know, that's just how I'm taking it, though.
And this is how he built his platform on trope.
Hoodie for the hood said, Bricc, you ain't want nothing. Just like that. Shit shirts. The shit suit. You ain't got no problems with Hoodie for the hood, he said. He said, nigga, he's a pretty boy Floyd, San Diego, mixed breed, hang with the paisas, nigga, eat tacos all day and Mexican food and whoop your feet. Just like that. Just like that. And about 90% of people out there will do the same thing. I don't get a whole 100. I'm gonna say because he put the 10 on it, I'm gonna give him a 90. Because he the whole 100 is disrespectful to him and to him himself. Because you think it's 100% niggas out there that's fucking with Bricc, you sound crazy. You know you got a gang of cowards. You just told me all type of cowardly stories about people out there. So stop it, nigga, stop.
And shout out to ODM Slim for keeping it a Benji about that, you know? Because I know he got a relationship with Hoodie Hood, and he got a relationship with Bricc Baby, and they all hustlers at the end of the day. And, you know, he even just disclosed some personal information that him and Hoodie Hood be conversing about. He says, you be telling me about things that people do in San Diego that's some sucker type stuff. So, like, when you open up the can, you know, you never know what's going to fall out.
And stop. Because you think it's 100% niggas out there that's fucking with Bricc, you sound crazy. You know you got a gang of cowards. You just told me all type of cowardly stories about people out there. So stop it. Nigga, stop it. Nigga, stop. Don't just pop in. Shout out to my hustlers out there, though, for sure. Shout out to all my niggas out there.
So he's not catching a fade nowhere, period. But for you to get on here and make it seem like you can't believe he turned down the fade in the Oceanside or something, like, come on, cuz, nigga, whoop your feet too.
And you know, I said it in the beginning of the video, but I gotta insert it again. Hoodie Hood got the right to feel offended however he wants to when a person speak on anything that got to do with him or what he represent or what he stand for. He's from San Diego. If he felt like a person slighted his city, then he got the right to feel offended behind that and come out and defend that however he do. But we all got to still keep it a Benji, and we can't add on, and we can't just do too much capping. And we can't let our emotions just drive us to say anything, you know what I'm saying? If we're going to call a person out and keep it a Benji, then that's factual, then that's cool. But just to add on certain things, that's not going to be, I don't respect that. And I'm saying that on both ends, you know? I don't feel like Bricc Baby should have delivered it in the form of like, oh, you know, how you letting stuff happen in Oceanside or San Diego, how you just let that happen. I don't think he should deliver that in that type of form either, you know, because the streets is the streets at the end of the day. That's just how it go. The streets is the streets. I mean, even when you know, and it's a California, Los Angeles, San Diego issue, whatever we dealing with, but you got other people that always be like, man, this look nice in Los Angeles. This look nice here and this and this. Our hoods look like this. Our ghetto look like this. But that is a dangerous environment. If you been in Los Angeles, you know it's certain areas, you turn down certain streets, certain blocks, certain hoods. Them places look very nice. But when you run into a person who come from there, it's gonna get ugly. You know what I'm saying?
Man, hey, listen.
And I also feel like Bricc, and I feel like, Bricc Baby should have worded that right, and Hoodie Hood should have worded what he's saying a little bit more better, He shouldn't have just started, I think he was losing the message once he started acting like just, Bricc Baby gonna get beat up by anybody from San Diego. He started kind of like carrying this narrative on, like San Diego was just in the same rim of South Central, Watts, and Compton. I feel like you just start adding too much in the situation, And I feel like it had to be that. That's why ODM Slim would expose or disclose the conversations that Hoodie Hood be having with him behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying?
Internet niggas is funny, bro. Like, you can't believe he turned down the fade in the Oceanside or something. Like, come on, cuz, nigga, whoop your feet too. Y'all, man, hey, listen, these internet niggas is funny, bro. We done seen you get all types of marked out multiple times, bro. Nigga just had you by your collar. Homies pulled up there, you ain't go outside or let them in.
See what I'm saying? Now, we talking about the 40s, right? We talking about the LA 40s. Now Hoodie Hood is talking about two facts, but it's in like two different things. Like, yeah, it's a fact that, it seems like Bricc Baby was definitely marked out on the camera tip, right? It seems like that, on the outside looking in, but also that's all a LA issue, That's not necessarily saying that a person from San Diego can go do that to Bricc Baby. And also, I feel like sometimes, you don't want to be a person who get too tricked out on the mental when it comes to what people do on the internet. Like, yeah, people be on this internet doing all kind of crazy things like that, and we don't know what they really be or who they is in the streets or whatever the case may be. You feel me? Because you don't never just see 1,000 people from 60s come out and just talk crazy about Bricc Baby. I've heard people say certain stuff about him being a decent rolling 60. You know what I'm saying? So we never know where people is at life, at moments in time, what they battling with, what they dealing with. It could be anything. We never know. But just to make it seem like, you going to take what a person get done to him on the internet too literal, we got to be mindful. Unless you see people really get on him and directly get on him and go this, and that type of route, and he just submit, act like a supreme hoe, then it's like, okay, we got to take that for that. But at the end of the day, it's like Bricc Baby done did time and everything. You ain't heard nobody come out and just, Bricc Baby been making and I got to keep it a Benji. Bricc Baby been making himself look crazy on this internet. But you still ain't seen a gang of people come out and just expose Bricc Baby or say his behavior in jail and all this was this, that, and the third. Bricc Baby a hot topic. You know how many people could have got a check or built their platforms up by coming out and exposing some buster stuff Bricc Baby actually did in the streets? Come on, we got to just keep it a Benji.
Snoopy Badass talking slick in front of you. Like, we done seen all kind of buster shit from you already. You done been caught on the phone running your mouth and then trying to...
And I spoke on that too. I feel like Bricc Baby definitely should have stood taller on that situation with Snoopy Badass.
Backtrack, like, come on, cuz, like I said, nigga, you would have a problem out here. But anyways, man, that's my video. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Are y'all aware of the Kai Cenat activities?
Man, that's how big Kai Cenat back it is. We talking about Bricc Baby. Simple and plain. Man, what y'all think about what's going on, man? Y'all think Hoodie for Hood took it too much, too far? Y'all think he was waiting for something to happen like this? Y'all think Bricc ready for the funk? What y'all think? Get them comments and talk y'all stuff. ODM Slim, Optimal Entertainment, another one like the other one.